الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We are almost finishing the first week of fasting for all of us. And we are coming to one of the main values that we have to experience, and at the same time we have to try to understand the very meaning of freedom in our life. Freedom, it's when we talked about dignity, we said that freedom is one of these features that are defining human being. We are dignified because we are free. And freedom means from the very beginning that we have to take decisions, that there is a relationship between us being responsible before God and at the same time being free. No responsibility without freedom. And this is the way we have to understand the very verse of the Quran saying, La ikraha fi din. There is no compulsion in matters of religion. We have to deal with freedom. We cannot impose our belief and our religion to anybody. It has to do with freedom. You come to God out of your freedom, with your freedom, and being responsible. And we understand from this that our freedom has to do with the way we have to practice our religion. So we know, and we are experiencing this every day, that we can choose the right path or follow the wrong path. That we can do good deeds or we can do the opposite. These decisions that we have to take are part of our spiritual journey towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is where, as human beings, we have to come back to this and to get it right. It has to do with the taklif. El-mukallaf is the human being getting this understanding that there is one God and he has or she has to take some responsibility. But there is something which is deeper than that in our spiritual experience. That very often we think that freedom is to do whatever you want and to follow your desires. And the very essence of our spirituality is to say, no, freedom is not about following your desires. Freedom is about mastering your desires. It's about knowing exactly what you want. And if you think that this is what you want, you have to think about it. Is this really what you want? Is this really who you want to be? And through this experience, that's the very essence of Ramadan. While the consumerist society is telling you eat and drink and you are through what you have, the very meaning of freedom from a spiritual perspective, from an Islamic perspective, is no. You are the way you are dealing with your desires. You will be free when you master your desires, when you master the dark side of your being. So freedom has to do, paradoxically, with discipline. And Ramadan is a month of discipline, mastering yourself and getting this very deep spiritual teaching. Be free out of you mastering your desires and getting this knowledge that freedom with God is much deeper than anything which has to do with the superficial freedom among human beings. And remember to remain positive, to take good care of yourself, and to tell the people you love that you love them, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.